our game, our country, our national summer sport. But what is lacrosse?
Fastest game on 2 feet for starters.
The speed of hockey, it's got the contact of football, it's got the strategy of basketball. If you like offense, you like defense, it's got everything.
I am ashamed to say I am a Canadian girl, but I was not familiar with the sport of lacrosse.
I love the speed. I love the physicality.
Love how it's a fast game.
Kind of like hockey, but a lot faster, I think. The ball moves a lot quicker.
If you're good at lacrosse, I believe you're good at a number of different other sports.
It's got a little bit of everything. Basketball with hitting.
There's no words to describe lacrosse. It's such a great sport.
Lacrosse looks rough and tough. In fact, it's as safe as any sport.
The first time you watch lacrosse, you think, oh my God, there's no rules, there's no penalties, this is crazy, right? And then it's like, oh, there are penalties.
It looks rough, but I always say it's no rougher than what the kids play with their brothers and sisters.
Learn the rules, and you'll see that it's not violent more than hockey.
Yes, there is more hits, but it's different in the way they are less strong.
The first time my son got hit, I gasped, but my son got up, and I was like, oh, all right, this is okay.
Ouais, une chose que j'ai changé, c'est la perception de crosse au Québec. Maintenant, il y a une perception, c'est une jeu de violent. Pour moi, c'est pas vrai.
Bottom line is, to me, if you wear the equipment and it's worn properly, and the rules are called as written, it's very, very safe game, and there are statistics that prove that.
Many hockey players use lacrosse to hone their skills.
The skills that you need is a little bit, it's almost the same thing, you know? It's not the same thing, but it's close.
Started off with hockey in British Columbia, and it was just a natural complement to hockey. A lot more running, a lot more action, like the hitting aspect, and progress from there.
Gotta change the mindset over the course of the kids' year. They need to have something different. I always found that when I went in my hockey season after lacrosse season, I could snare any puck out of the air. So it's the best cross training ever for the game of hockey.
Everybody's loved lacrosse, and this is the best sport. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna teach him not just lacrosse. It's gonna teach him like hockey skills and every other sport skills. It's just gonna help him everywhere.
Lacrosse is more than just a game. It's where friends become family.
I find the community is really tight, and you're never without conversation. The minute you walk in an arena, you're always going to run into somebody you know.
I think since the National Lacrosse League has been in Ontario, it's really increased the amount of people playing lacrosse. I think they help attract younger players.
Saskatchewan Rush is like exploding in Saskatchewan, and the interest in lacrosse at grassroots level. The younger ages are busting at the seams for floor times and registration numbers.
It's like a big family, and everybody's know themselves. Just seeing somebody with a lacrosse stick he's a part of the family, so you gotta be nice with him.
It's a very passionate sport for sure. When you're up there in the stands and you hear the stick starting to smack on the boards and the parents are starting to cheer them on, or there is a good goal or a great hit, that's part of the game.
Pour moi, la première chose, c'est la communauté au Québec. C'est vraiment spécial parce qu'il y a les Mohawks, il y a les Anglais, il y a les Français. Il y a un mélange de les trois cultures, tout ensemble. So, c'est vraiment spécial avec les parents de connecter parce que normalement, il n'y a pas une opportunité. La crosse et mélange la communauté. So, c'est bien.
They've learned to respect others. They've learned to follow the rules of life. They've learned to the social aspect of being involved with friends and stuff in the community, etc., giving back to the community. They've learned to respect people. You know, as I said, that respect on the floor, it goes outside the game.
Cross people, I often say, are different. We have all those other sports that have their differences of opinion. We go out, we battle hard, and I think it comes from the creator's game. When the game's over, the dispute is settled, you move on, you sit down, break bread together.
In lacrosse, the fun extends beyond the floor.
You know, sometimes winning is great, but sometimes just hanging with your buddies, even in loss, it's still a great feeling to be with your buddies, you know?
I think it's a great sport. It's a great social event. My kids have friends now that they will have for life. There's no doubt in my mind about it.
Well, the best thing about lacrosse is you beat so many different people about how many different teams you play on. So you discover new friendships between every single team you play on, and then you end up playing them, so it's even more fun.
I see the friendships they've built, but I'm seeing it in my older son's team. He's going actually to midget next year, and I have to say, those boys have become like brothers. The friendship that they've developed and the bond, it's priceless.
I still remember half my friends from paperweight all the way till novice, and I'll keep all my friends in my heart forever.
When you see a kid wearing a lacrosse jacket, you stop and talk to him where he's played. But of course, with lacrosse, because it's such a small community, your referees come from playing. So there's teammates they have who are coaches. And if you're from a really small center, well, sometimes the referee is the coach's son who was the captain of the team the year before. So you see those kind of things in the community. It's very small. Everyone knows each other.
I think it's the family aspect. Like everybody's just love themselves and love other guy on the team, and everybody's respect other guy on the team. So this is like, I just love that team, and everybody's loved them.
I said, look around this room right now. I said, you're on a lacrosse team with 25 other guys, and some of these guys, you're going to go to their weddings. They're going to be lifelong friends, and it's that camaraderie and the friendship of being around people, and it's given me great friends. It's given me great opportunities, and the game is great. I love the game, but certainly all the things I've got out of the game through friendships and opportunities, it's been the best part for me.
I think my youngest son said it best. You have 30 seconds to get a shot on net. And watching that dynamic and them playing together and being in sync with one another and connecting just to get that ball in that net, it's phenomenal. It's exciting to watch.
Lacrosse builds discipline and leadership in our youth.
Coaching my first Man Cup, 2004. Really, I took over a team with 6 players in 2002, and we had 200 fans in the stands, and at the end of 2004, we won the Man Cup with a great team and 4,000 people in the stands. So it really was nice. But all those championships are nice. Other things I like about coaching lacrosse is coaching little kids, and when you teach them something and they actually go out and do it.
The key aspects: make sure the kids are having fun, basic skill development, and it's not about winning at those youth levels. It's about the experience.
We have a term called Trulsapondo, which is it's an acronym for the TRUL. Well, trust, respect, unselfishness, listen to instructions. Stick to the game plan, attention to details, preparation, accountability, win the small battles, no fear, discipline over emotion, and the O is outwit, outwork, outwill. If you're teaching this to kids, they're gonna have that the rest of their lives.
I really do believe the more people grow the game, the more people move to different provinces and help develop it, the more it's going to grow.
They have a passion for the game, and if the kids can just get the sticks in their hands and start to understand the sport.
It took a few years to be at the level I am right now, but my brother and my parents motivated me to come and play the sport. So with the great coaches I have, they really have helped me in the past year.
He has some rules in place, but those are life lessons that he will take with him for the next 40, 50 years, hopefully.
There are things that are going to happen in the game, and you want to make sure that you get those in the practice so that they see it during the game. They go, oh, they have those little eureka moments. Hey, coach told me about that.
Grab a stick and a ball, join the fun, and grow the game.
I've been involved in lacrosse since I was 12 years old. It's been a great game. I've met many friends, lifelong friends through the game. My kids have had a great time with it. They've met lifelong friends. It's a great sport. Get your kids playing. Look for a local organization. Sign up. You won't regret it.
I'm a hockey guy, true and true. I've played hockey for 45 years. My oldest son came to me one day and said that he wanted to try lacrosse, and we were like, okay. And ever since then, we've never looked back. It's been fantastic.
He was, I believe, grade 3, 8 years old, came home and said, I want to play lacrosse. Said, instead of baseball.
Well, I immediately went and I registered both boys in house league. And my husband and I started on our venture from then, and we slowly started to learn what the sport was about. And I have to say, both boys fell in love with it, as did my husband and I, and we truly became a lacrosse family.
Well, I didn't know lacrosse at all, but I have another son, and every time they ask me to try a new game or something, I'm open and I say, okay, let's go, let's try it, and we'll see if you love it. That's it.
I think it's not known, box lacrosse is starting to get more popular with girls. We have a great field program. There's great field lacrosse for girls as well, so they can get into either one.
I'm 14 and I probably started when I was like 4. It's really fun.
Well, the sport has grown a lot in girls now because last year there was only like 30 girls that tried out for Team Ontario, but this year it keeps on growing, like 60 this year, so it has been growing a lot.
I've loved it so much from age 2, and so I've kept it on playing till now.
Usually the people that are critical of the game probably don't understand the game. Once you understand the game and you follow the game, it is a treat to watch.
When we started the Oakville program in 1991, we had 65, 70 kids. So the Oakville system now is probably 800 kids now, and that's incredible.
For me, the game is perfect. I'm a new one since I just know lacrosse for 3 years. I think the game is perfect. For us in Quebec, I would like to have more people that know the lacrosse, the sports of lacrosse, to teach and to grow the game.
But I think there's a lot of opportunities going forward, but it definitely starts at the grassroots, at entry-level lacrosse. We need to find new Canadians and people new to the game.
You should play lacrosse, and if you need any help, just come ask me, and I would love to go play with them, throw the ball around, teach them how to shoot and pass. I'd say they'd have a blast.
If we can just get a stick in their hands. Makes all the difference.
Being part of lacrosse is a passion unique to no other sport.
Billy Smith here with Team Canada. Been lucky enough to play a national sport since I was 4 years old. That's 31 years. Come join us. You have a lifetime of fun waiting for you.
There's an energy that this is not common in every sport, so this is the difference between the lacrosse and every other sport.
I mean, why am I still here? I mean, my kid's been out of lacrosse for 10 years, but I still get a kick out of coming to the rink and hearing the cheers. It's cool.
I used to always say lacrosse registrations should come with a warning label that they're highly addictive. If you can't really be entertained at a lacrosse game, then you really can't be entertained.
Well, my grandpa introduced me to lacrosse when I was like 4 years old, and I've loved the game ever since.
By the time that he learned lacrosse and he played lacrosse, I think lacrosse in his heart is getting a little bit ahead from hockey, and that was surprising me.
J'aime comment je peux donner aux autres joueurs, comment je peux aider les premières années puis tous les autres joueurs. Puis aussi, genre, même de m'améliorer moi-même avec des petites choses que je peux mettre en pratique dans cette équipe-là.
This is his passion. He plays a lot of sports and he is most passionate about lacrosse. It puts a smile on his face.
Hey guys, I'm Joey Capito of Team Canada. Let's help grow the game. Let's get kids out playing lacrosse. It's our summer national sport and we need to get it going. So hopefully we see you at the rink.
Come out and enjoy one of the greatest games on 2 feet.
I'm so happy that day my son came home and said, "Mom, can I play lacrosse?" And I said yes. I didn't know it would change his life that much.
Hi, I'm Dan Dasson, Team Canada captain. We just won the Heritage Cup, and our goal is to grow this game across this amazing nation and around the world. And the way we do that is get sticks in the hands of kids early and often. Give them leadership skills, confidence to play a sport that is amazing both in life and on the floor.
Lacrosse, our game, our country, our national summer sport. Get out to your local organization to sign up today.